Chosen one, divine love is drawing near, and it will shift everything in your life. You have been chosen for this moment, prepared for this season of transformation. The love of God is not an abstract concept. It is a powerful force that will change your entire existence. Right now, there is a divine shift happening in the spirit realm, and you are at the center of it. It's time to step into the fullness of the love that has been set aside for you, a love that is both eternal and all-encompassing. This divine love will remove the heaviness you've been carrying, replacing it with a peace that surpasses all understanding. You were never meant to walk in fear or doubt, for God's love has already paved the way for you. From this moment forward, you are entering a season where everything will align with divine purpose, and this love will be the catalyst for that shift. The love that God has for you is unlike any other love you've ever experienced. It is not conditional or fleeting, it is everlasting and all-sustaining. When divine love approaches, it doesn't just linger at the surface, it penetrates deep into your soul, igniting your purpose and aligning you with your destiny. You have felt the weight of struggles and seasons of uncertainty, but hear this: God's love is transforming that heaviness into light. This love will heal the broken places in your heart and restore the joy that was once lost. Every fear, every wound, every doubt that has held you captive is now being dismantled by the force of God's divine love. You are being ushered into a space where love reigns, and with it, transformation, healing, and clarity will flood your life. There is a shift in the atmosphere, a divine alignment happening right now. This is not a time to wait for signs or confirmations. You are in the midst of the manifestation of God's promises. His love will break every barrier, opening doors that were previously locked. What was once impossible for you to achieve will now become reality, not because of your own strength, but because of the love that is pushing you forward. You are stepping into a new era, and in this era, God's love is the driving force. No longer will you be weighed down by the burdens of the past. The love that approaches will free you to step into a future filled with abundance, peace, and divine purpose. It is no longer a season of struggle or striving. It is a season of divine alignment, where everything in your life begins to flow in harmony with God's will. This love will change your relationships, your mindset, and even your health. As you embrace this divine love, your entire perspective will shift. You will no longer see yourself as someone unworthy or insufficient, but as a beloved child of God, chosen for greatness. The very nature of who you are will begin to radiate with the love of God, and people will see the transformation in you. It will no longer be just about what you do or what you have, but about who you are in Christ, your identity, your purpose, and your calling. This divine love will empower you to walk boldly into your destiny, knowing that you are deeply loved, deeply favored, and fully supported by the Creator of the universe. Right now, you are being set apart for the divine work that is ahead of you. This love that is approaching will fuel every step you take. The walls that have confined you in seasons of doubt and fear are crumbling as God's love overflows into every area of your life. In this new season, you will no longer be confined by the limitations of the past. God's love will push you beyond every boundary, every fear, and every doubt. You are walking into your purpose with a renewed sense of joy, peace, and confidence, knowing that divine love is making the impossible possible. When this word speaks to you, take a moment to like the video, and don't miss the free daily alignment guide waiting for you in the description below. Chosen one, as divine love approaches, everything you have been through until now is preparing you for what is to come. You have not walked this journey alone. God has been with you every step, even when you felt isolated. The struggles and battles you faced have shaped you into a vessel capable of holding the magnitude of this love. What once seemed like hardship was in fact divine training to carry the abundance and peace that is coming. The love of God that approaches will not be something you have to strive for or earn. It is already yours by divine inheritance. It will flow into your life like a river, eradicating everything that has held you captive, healing wounds that have lingered for too long. As you receive this love, everything that has been out of alignment in your life will begin to fall into perfect order. Your future is unfolding before your eyes, and this love is the key to unlocking everything that was meant for you. This divine love does not operate by human standards or logic. It transcends all understanding. The love you are about to encounter is not a temporary fix, but a permanent change in the way you live, breathe, and exist. It will renew your mind, transform your heart, and set your spirit on fire with purpose. No longer will you feel disconnected from your calling. You will begin to walk in the fullness of who God has always known you to be. You were never meant to stay in the past, chained to old wounds or doubts. You were chosen for this moment, for this season of transformation, where divine love moves in powerful ways. As this love wraps itself around you, it will release you from everything that has hindered your progress. The shackles of doubt and fear are being shattered, and in their place God is planting seeds of confidence, peace, and abundance. This divine love brings with it an unparalleled sense of clarity. Where once you may have been uncertain, confused, or lost, now you will begin to see the path ahead clearly, illuminated by God's light. No longer will you question your worth or your purpose. God is affirming both in ways that will leave no room for doubt. The love that is about to unfold in your life is a love that empowers you to see yourself through the eyes of the Creator. You are not small, insignificant, or overlooked. You are a mighty vessel chosen to carry out a powerful divine mission. As you embrace this love, it will fill you with an inner peace that nothing on earth can take away. You will walk with the certainty that God is with you, guiding you, and directing every step of your journey. This clarity will bring focus and purpose to your life, aligning everything you do with divine intention. The peace that this divine love brings will permeate every area of your life. No longer will you be anxious or overwhelmed by circumstances. You will walk in the assurance that everything is under God's control. His love will steady your heart and bring you the rest you have longed for. Every worry and concern that once plagued you will dissipate, replaced by a calm confidence that the Creator has already worked everything out. Your relationships will be transformed, not because of your own efforts, but because of the peace that you now carry. As you walk in alignment with God's love, the people around you will notice a change. They will see the peace in your eyes, hear it in your voice, and feel it in your presence. This peace will be the foundation upon which you build your life from here on out, and it will carry you through any storms that may come. You will no longer be moved by fear or doubt, for God's love has firmly anchored you in His unshakable peace. This love will also awaken your divine purpose in ways you have never experienced before. You were born with a specific calling, and now God is unlocking that calling in your life. As divine love approaches, it will stir within you a deeper desire to step into the fullness of what God has planned for you. You are being drawn into a season of alignment, where everything you've been through will finally make sense in the context of your divine purpose. The struggles, the pain, the waiting, it has all been preparing you to stand in this moment, ready to receive the love that will empower you to fulfill your mission. Your life is about to take a radical turn, and it's because God's love is repositioning you for greater things. There is a fire being lit within you, a burning passion that will propel you forward with renewed strength and determination. Your purpose is not distant or unreachable. It is right here, right now, and it is yours to walk in. The love that approaches will transform your mind, renewing it with the truth of who you are in Christ. You will no longer be trapped in the mindset of lack or limitation. Instead, you will begin to see yourself as a conqueror, a victor, a chosen vessel of God's glory. This transformation will be so profound that even those who have known you for years will be amazed at the change in you. You will step into rooms and situations with confidence, knowing that you are not the same person you once were. The chains of insecurity and fear will no longer have a hold on you, for the love of God has freed you. This divine love will cause your spirit to soar, filling you with the courage to take bold steps that align with your calling. It is a love that empowers, equips, and elevates you to a higher plane of existence where you are no longer subject to the limitations of the past. During this time of divine transformation, God is not just transforming your heart, but your entire life. Your finances, your relationships, your health, all of it will begin to align with God's perfect will for you. You will experience breakthroughs in areas where you once saw no hope. The love that approaches will bring with it a season of divine favor that will open doors you never thought possible. You will step into a realm of supernatural provision and prosperity that will carry you to new heights. This is not a time for small thinking or settling for less than what God has promised you. As you embrace this love, you will find yourself living in the overflow of God's blessings, with everything you need to fulfill your purpose already provided for you. Divine love is your inheritance, and you are stepping into it now. Chosen one, the divine love that is approaching you is not just a fleeting feeling or a distant concept. It is a tangible force that will reshape your entire life. It will rewrite your story in ways that will astonish you. The moment you truly embrace this love, everything will shift. You will begin to see things through a lens of divine purpose and unlimited potential. The heaviness that has weighed you down will be lifted, and in its place, God is planting seeds of empowerment, clarity, and vision. This love is your divine inheritance, a promise from God that will unlock doors you once thought were closed forever. It is a love that cannot fail, and as you step into it, your life will be marked by transformation that only God can bring. This love that is now coming towards you is a love that transforms not just the external, but the very core of who you are. It will touch your heart, your soul, your mind, and every area of your life. As you allow it to fill every part of you, you will notice a deep inner peace that begins to take root, changing your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Where there once was confusion, now there will be understanding. Where there was fear, there will be courage, and where there was doubt, there will be unwavering faith. This love is like the dawn breaking after a long night, illuminating every corner of your existence with hope and clarity. It will lead you into a new season of divine favor and fulfillment, and you will no longer struggle to find your way. The love that is approaching you will not only bring you peace, but it will also release divine authority into your life. With this love, you will walk with confidence and strength, knowing that God is with you. You will no longer question your worth, your purpose, or your calling, for this love will affirm it all. Every area of uncertainty will be replaced with the undeniable assurance that you are walking in God's perfect will for your life. You will step into rooms with a boldness that comes from knowing you are favored and chosen. Those who once overlooked you will now recognize the divine hand upon your life. This love is what will set you apart, making your life a testimony of God's power, grace, and faithfulness. It is the key to unlocking your divine destiny. This love will also begin to restore your relationships, not just with others, but with yourself. Many of you have struggled with feeling unworthy, unloved, or unseen, but the love that God is sending you will rewrite that narrative. As you embrace the depth of God's love for you, you will begin to see yourself as He sees you, precious, chosen, and valuable beyond measure. The wounds of the past will begin to heal, and a new sense of self-worth will arise. You will no longer be bound by the opinions or judgments of others. Your identity will be rooted in the love of God, and that love will give you the strength to forgive, to heal, and to move forward. Your relationships will reflect this transformation as you begin to attract those who align with God's purpose for your life. The love that is approaching will also bring a shift in your health. As this divine love fills you, it will bring healing, not just to your heart and mind, but to your body. The burdens of stress, anxiety, and physical weariness that you've carried for so long will begin to dissipate. Your energy will be restored, and you will find yourself moving through life with renewed strength. The healing power of God's love will break the chains of sickness, disease, and exhaustion. It will release vitality into your spirit, soul, and body, allowing you to live the abundant life that God has promised you. You will experience a restoration that goes beyond the physical. It will touch every aspect of your well-being. As you step into this new season of divine love, you will begin to notice how your environment starts to shift. Where there was once chaos, confusion, or lack, now you will see order, clarity, and abundance. This love will align everything around you with God's divine purpose. The doors that were once closed will now open, and opportunities that you never thought possible will begin to manifest. The favor of God will rest upon you, and people will be drawn to the light that now shines through you. This divine alignment will guide you to the places, the people, and the opportunities that will propel you into your destiny. It will no longer be a struggle to find your way forward. God's love will lead you. The transformation that is happening within you is not just a momentary shift, but the beginning of a lifetime of divine alignment. The love that is approaching will continue to unfold in your life, bringing with it new layers of purpose, healing, and blessing. Each day you will experience more of God's goodness as His love moves you from glory to glory. The abundance of this love will overflow into every area of your life, creating a ripple effect that impacts everyone and everything around you. You were never meant to be just a passive observer in life. God has called you to be an active participant in the divine story He is writing. As you walk in His love, you will walk in victory, peace, and purpose. As you embrace the love of God, it will fill you with a deep sense of peace, knowing that He is in control of every detail of your life. The worries of yesterday will fade away, replaced by the certainty that you are divinely aligned with God's will. His love will be the foundation upon which you build everything in your life, your purpose, your relationships, your career, and your health. You are not alone in this journey. God's love will sustain you and empower you to live the life He has ordained for you. The shift that is taking place in your life is just the beginning of something extraordinary. This divine love is the key to unlocking the fullness of your destiny, and it is here now, ready to transform everything. Chosen one. As you step deeper into this divine love, you will begin to realize that this is more than just an emotional experience. It is a spiritual revolution that will change everything about how you live. This love is the force that will carry you through every challenge, every trial, and every season of uncertainty. No longer will you be defined by your circumstances or the opinions of others. As this love pours into you, it will transform your mindset, renewing your thoughts, your heart, and your spirit. It will empower you to see beyond the natural and recognize the divine opportunities that are unfolding before you. You will no longer be bound by fear, doubt, or insecurity. Instead, you will walk in the fullness of your identity as a chosen vessel of God. This divine love will strengthen your faith in ways you cannot imagine. As you witness the manifestation of God's promises in your life, your trust in Him will deepen, and your confidence in His ability to fulfill every word He has spoken over you will grow. The struggles of the past will be overshadowed by the overwhelming power of God's love, and you will step into a season of abundance, both spiritually and materially. You will find that as God pours His love into your life, the things you once thought were impossible will begin to come into alignment. What you had once thought was out of reach is now within your grasp. The impossible becomes possible because the love of God has made a way where there seemed to be no way. This love is not a passive love. It is an active force that will propel you forward into your purpose. As you embrace this love, you will begin to see that everything in your life has been strategically positioned for this moment of divine activation. Every trial, every setback, every moment of waiting has been part of God's plan to prepare you for the greatness that is now unfolding. You are not here by accident. God's love has brought you to this point, and now He is calling you to step into the fullness of your calling. This is the time to rise, to move, and to claim the life that has been promised to you. Your purpose is not just a dream, it is your destiny. And God is now activating everything within you to walk it out with boldness. As this divine love surrounds you, it will become the foundation upon which you build your future. You will no longer be afraid of failure or rejection, for you will walk with the confidence of knowing that you are divinely favored. Every door that was once closed will begin to swing wide open. You will move from a place of striving to a place of receiving. God is shifting your mindset from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. No longer will you live in a place of fear or worry about provision or protection. This love guarantees your safety and your provision. As you align with this divine love, you will begin to see how everything in your life begins to flow seamlessly in the direction God has planned for you. The peace that this love brings will be like nothing you've experienced before. It will calm your anxious heart and steady your soul. This peace will guard your mind, filling you with the assurance that God is in control. Even when life feels uncertain or chaotic, you will be able to rest in the knowledge that God is working all things together for your good. His love will give you the courage to face anything that comes your way. You will no longer be moved by the storms of life. Instead, you will stand firm, knowing that your foundation is secure in His love. This peace will become a defining characteristic of your life, making you a beacon of stability to those around you. This love is not just for you. It is meant to overflow into every area of your life, touching the people and situations around you. As you receive this love, you will find that it transforms your relationships. Those who were once distant or disconnected will begin to draw near, sensing the love of God that is now flowing through you. You will become a vessel of God's love to others, bringing healing and restoration to relationships that have been broken or strained. Your presence will bring peace to those around you, and you will find that the love you carry becomes a magnet that attracts people who are drawn to the divine light within you. Your relationships will become a reflection of the love that God has for you, and through these relationships, you will see God's purpose unfold in new and unexpected ways. In this moment of divine love, everything that was once stagnant will begin to flow with new life. The areas of your life that have felt dry, barren, or unfruitful will be refreshed by the power of God's love. His love will bring restoration to your health, your finances, your career, and every other aspect of your life. Where there was lack, there will now be abundance. Where there was confusion, there will now be clarity. God's love is a river that never runs dry, and as you immerse yourself in it, you will experience a constant flow of blessings that will sustain you in every season. This is your time of overflow, where everything you touch is being transformed by His love and favor. As you step into the full revelation of God's love, you will be empowered to accomplish everything He has called you to do. No longer will you be held back by self-doubt or fear of failure. You are walking into a season of divine momentum, where everything is coming into alignment for the fulfillment of your purpose. You will no longer wonder what your future holds. You will boldly step into it, knowing that God's love has already gone before you to prepare the way. This is your time, chosen one. The doors of opportunity are opening before you, and God's love is propelling you forward into a life of abundance, purpose, and divine alignment. Chosen one, this divine love that is flooding into your life is not just changing the course of your personal journey, it is impacting the very fabric of your destiny. The love of God will bring clarity to every decision, understanding to every challenge, and peace to every storm you face. You will no longer be tossed by the winds of uncertainty, for His love is the anchor that will keep you steady and unwavering. With this love, you are being positioned to step into a life of purpose, abundance, and divine favor, like never before. As you walk in this love, the weight of past disappointments, failures, and rejections will begin to fall away. This love will bring healing to your soul, renewing your strength and fortifying your spirit. You are no longer defined by what you have been through, but by what God is doing in and through you in this new season. As divine love continues to manifest in your life, it will unlock a realm of possibilities you've never imagined. God's love is the key to your breakthrough, and as you embrace it fully, you will begin to see doors open that once seemed impossible to open. The limitations that have held you back will now give way to a supernatural flow of blessings, opportunities, and favor. What once was a struggle will now come with ease, not because of your own strength, but because of the divine power that is working on your behalf. This love will remove every obstacle, clear every path, and align everything with God's perfect will for your life. The divine favor that accompanies this love will bring you into spaces of influence and prosperity, where your voice, your vision, and your purpose will have maximum impact. The love of God is not passive. It is a force that is actively working within you to bring transformation. This love will not only change your external circumstances, but will revolutionize your inner world. Your mind will be renewed, your heart will be healed, and your spirit will be awakened to the fullness of God's calling on your life. The doubts, insecurities, and fears that once plagued you will be replaced by an unshakable confidence in God's promises. His love will empower you to live boldly, to dream without limits, and to pursue your God-given destiny with unwavering conviction. No longer will you hold back or shrink in fear. Instead, you will step forward with a heart full of courage, knowing that divine love is propelling you forward into everything God has promised you. As you step into this new chapter of God's grace, everything that has been out of alignment in your life will begin to fall into place. God is orchestrating every detail to bring about your breakthrough. The relationships that once caused confusion or pain will now be restored to reflect the beauty and peace of God's love. As His love fills your heart, you will find yourself extending grace, forgiveness and mercy in ways you never thought possible. This love will open your eyes to see people the way God sees them, helping you to build deeper, more meaningful connections. Your relationships will become a reflection of the love God has poured into your life, and through those relationships, God will expand your influence and purpose. This divine love will also breathe new life into your dreams, goals, and ambitions. The things that once seemed impossible to achieve will now feel not only possible but inevitable. As you trust in God's love, you will begin to see the fulfillment of the dreams that have been placed in your heart. The plans God has for you are not small. They are grand, powerful, and filled with eternal significance. This love will reignite the fire of purpose within you, empowering you to pursue your goals with a renewed sense of clarity and passion. You will no longer feel lost or uncertain about your future. God's love is the foundation that will hold everything together, and it will propel you toward the fulfillment of your highest calling. As you walk in this divine love, you will experience a deeper sense of peace than you have ever known. This peace will guard your heart and mind, protecting you from the chaos and distractions of the world around you. In the midst of the challenges and trials that may come your way, you will stand firm, knowing that God's love is your shield and your refuge. You will no longer be moved by external circumstances. Instead, you will move forward with confidence, knowing that God is working all things together for your good. This peace will become your anchor, keeping you grounded in the midst of the storm. You will experience a tranquility in your soul that transcends understanding, for you will know without a doubt that you are held securely in the embrace of God's love. This love will also bring restoration to your physical body as God's healing power flows through you. Where there has been weariness, there will now be strength. Where there has been sickness, there will now be healing. The divine love that is touching your heart will also restore your physical health, bringing vitality and energy where there was once exhaustion. This love will renew your strength so that you can fulfill every task, every assignment, and every purpose God has set before you. You will feel the weight of fatigue lift, replaced by the supernatural energy that comes from walking in divine alignment. God is not only restoring your soul, He is also renewing your body to carry out His purpose on the earth. In this divine love, you are not only being restored, but you are also being propelled forward into your destiny. This is a time of activation, a time when everything you have been waiting for is now within your reach. God is releasing you into a new season of divine favor and breakthrough, where everything will begin to align with His purpose for your life. This is your time to rise, to step into the fullness of what He has called you to do, and to see the manifestation of His promises in your life. As divine love continues to pour into you, you will see everything that has been delayed come into fruition. The time of waiting is over, and the time for action is now. Chosen one, as you step fully into the transformative power of divine love, understand that this is not merely a season of passive receiving, but of active participation in the fulfillment of God's will. This love that is now flowing through you is a divine invitation to walk in a new dimension of purpose. You are not here by accident. You have been chosen for such a time as this, and everything you've experienced until now has been preparing you for this moment of divine activation. The love that surrounds you is a call to action, propelling you toward the destiny that has always been yours. The barriers that once seemed impenetrable will now crumble beneath the weight of God's love. The doors that were locked will be thrown wide open, and your path will be made clear. Not because of your efforts, but because you are stepping into divine alignment with God's purpose. The love that is approaching you is not just a feeling, it is a divine empowerment that will enable you to accomplish all that you were created to do. As you embrace this love, you will begin to see yourself not through the lens of past failures or shortcomings, but as a vessel of divine potential. The confidence that comes with God's love will equip you to take bold steps in faith. You will no longer hesitate or second-guess yourself, because you will know deep in your spirit that God has gone before you to prepare the way. There is nothing that can stand against the power of divine love. It will make a way where there seems to be no way, and it will empower you to achieve the impossible. The fear of failure, rejection, and inadequacy that once held you back will now give way to an unshakable confidence rooted in the truth that you are divinely chosen and loved. This love is an invitation to rise above every limitation that the world or your past has placed upon you. No longer will you see obstacles as barriers. You will see them as opportunities for God's power to be displayed in your life. As you step into this divine love, everything will begin to align with the truth of who you are in Christ. The struggles of the past will seem like distant memories, for God is doing a new thing in you. Your purpose will become clearer, your calling more urgent, and your vision will expand beyond what you once thought possible. What you once thought was impossible will now be within your reach. God's love will stretch your faith, push your boundaries, and lead you into a season of breakthrough and divine favor. The dreams you've carried in your heart for so long are now ready to be birthed into reality. The love of God will not only heal your heart, but will also bring restoration to every area of your life. Relationships that have been broken or strained will begin to mend as God's love flows through you. You will find it easier to forgive, to love, and to extend grace to those around you. Where there has been division, unity will now begin to form. This love will teach you to see others as God sees them, bringing restoration to your interactions and relationships. You will find that as you walk in this love, you become a vessel of peace, healing, and restoration to those around you. The love of God is powerful enough to transform not only you, but the world around you. It will heal wounds, restore broken relationships, and bring people into alignment with God's purpose. With the power of God's love unfolding in your life, you will also experience a radical shift in your mindset and perspective. The love of God will transform how you see yourself and your potential. You will no longer see yourself as small or insignificant, but as a mighty warrior chosen by God to carry out His divine will. This shift in mindset will empower you to step into the fullness of your calling with boldness. You will begin to think bigger, dream bigger, and believe for things that once seemed impossible. This transformation is not just external, it is an internal revolution that will affect every area of your life. You will begin to align your thoughts, actions, and words with the truth of who God says you are, and the impact of this alignment will be seen in the fruit of your life. As you embrace this divine love, you will experience a deep peace that surpasses all understanding. This peace will guard your heart and mind, keeping you steady even in the midst of life's storms. You will no longer be anxious or overwhelmed by the challenges you face, because you will know that God is with you, working all things together for your good. This peace will bring clarity to your decisions, strength in your weaknesses, and a calm assurance that no matter what happens, God's love is more than enough to carry you through. You will walk through life with a new sense of confidence, knowing that the Creator of the universe is holding you in His hands, guiding you every step of the way. During this time of divine alignment, the love of God will also empower you to live with greater purpose. No longer will you live aimlessly or without direction. You will walk each day with a deep sense of divine assignment. God's love is awakening the gifts and talents that have been dormant within you, and now you will begin to walk in your purpose with confidence. The dreams that God has placed in your heart are not just desires, they are divine assignments, and now is the time to step into them. This love will give you the strength, courage, and clarity to pursue your purpose with focus and determination. You are being called to something greater, and divine love is the fuel that will propel you forward into this new season of divine impact. With divine love comes divine protection. You will no longer be fearful of what lies ahead, for God's love will guard you and keep you safe from harm. His love will surround you like a shield, protecting you from the schemes of the enemy and the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Wherever you go, His love will go with you, making a way even in the wilderness. You will walk with the assurance that no weapon formed against you will prosper, and that everything you need will be provided for. Divine love is your protection, your provision, and your peace. With this love, you will walk fearlessly, knowing that God has already secured your future. Chosen one, the divine love that has been poured into your life is not just for a season, it is eternal, unshakable, and unchanging. This love is the foundation upon which you will build your life, your purpose, and your destiny. You are no longer the same person you were before. God's love has transformed you, renewed you, and empowered you to walk in a new level of authority and favor. As you continue to step into this love, you will see the manifestation of God's promises in ways that exceed your expectations. The chains of your past, The doubts and the fears that once held you back are now broken, and you are stepping into a future that is filled with purpose, abundance, and divine alignment. The love you now walk in will not only change you, but it will impact everyone around you. As you reflect God's love, those you encounter will see the light of His presence in you. Your life will become a testimony of His goodness, a living example of what happens when someone aligns with His divine will. You were chosen not just for yourself, but to bring transformation to the world around you. The divine love that now fills your heart will flow into your relationships, your work, your community, and every area of your life. This love will draw people to you, and through you, others will encounter the life-changing power of God's grace. Before you go, hit like and subscribe to stay connected. Drop 55 in the comments, and be sure to download your free daily alignment guide from the description below. In this season, you will walk with a new sense of purpose and confidence, knowing that God's love is the driving force behind everything you do. You are not walking this path alone. God is with you every step of the way. His love will guide you, protect you, and lead you into the fullness of everything He has promised you. You are destined for greatness, not because of your strength or ability, but because of the divine love that empowers you to fulfill God's purpose in your life. This love is the source of your strength, the reason for your hope, and the foundation of your future. You are walking into a new era, a season of divine favor, breakthrough, and fulfillment. So, chosen one, as you move forward, never forget the power of the love that surrounds you. It is the most powerful force in the universe, and it is within you. With this love, you will overcome every obstacle, conquer every challenge, and achieve every dream God has placed in your heart. No matter what lies ahead, God's love will be your constant guide, your unshakable foundation, and your unbreakable strength. You are not merely surviving, you are thriving in the fullness of God's love and purpose. Step boldly into the future that is already waiting for you, for you are walking in divine alignment with God's perfect will. God's love has transformed you, and now it is time for the world to see that transformation. Embrace the new you, the one who walks in the fullness of divine love. Let that love continue to shape your mind, your heart, and your future. You are chosen, you are loved, and your destiny is secure in God's hands. This is your time to shine, to rise, and to walk boldly into the life God has ordained for you. The divine love that has come into your life is not just a blessing for you, it is the key to unlocking everything God has promised, and it will never leave you or forsake you.